Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 201 pounds even. He stands 5'11" with a reach of 74.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Smokin' Joe. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Missing with the hook. A straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You've got a swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold them. You've got to tie them up. You've got to lean on them when they come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Perfect counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Trying to land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the... He is down big time in the scores.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Breathe. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Great work. I love that. That jab is slick.
And get back out there and win the round.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter. Beautiful counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter punch. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. They block that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, we're going back into the fight. You're much better than that.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just get him
Come
up.
on, get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what we're doing.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can't make a mistake. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, oh my word, down goes RJJ. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Those counter punches have to hurt. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Beautiful counter shot. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh my God, Johnny! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Counter punching. They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Just keep them on the other end of that.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Start working a few body shots in there.
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. No way Frazier survives this. Never count. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to...
Good work. Just stay focused.
Let's start the 6th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he scores with the counter. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier finally answering back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this save? I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all Pensacola's finest is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.